welcome back to Mark's Speed Shop. In this video, not much on Mustang, okay? We are going to put Josh's spoiler on the back of it, and hopefully we'll be done with that for a little while, okay? But in this video, we're going to get back on the Charger some, because I didn't drive it, as you noticed, if you watched my video, I didn't drive it to the cruise-in May. Okay, this is May now. I didn't drive the cruise-in the other day. I drove the Soul Shaker for a couple of different reasons. But anyway, I took that. I didn't take this. I want to do a little more to this before I take it back. And one thing I really want to do is get that roof fixed. Fix the roof, and I want to fix the spots, the little spots on the hood with a scoop right in the middle. I'll show you. Anyway, I want to fix up a little more, do a little body work. And ever since I picked the color for this, I'm getting kind of excited about fixing the little spots in the body. Just only a few. The car's really in great shape. The roof's the worst part about the whole thing. But I want to get it right, and I want to paint it. Okay, I'm shooting some of that stuff for Josh, and maybe we want to get back doing a little more painting. And this will be a great candidate. Now, I plan on painting the Sally, okay, the blue Mustang I just got, but I gotta get it running first. I ain't even had a chance to work on that. I've been working on Josh's stuff. And I got several things I want to do to this car, so I hope you don't get tired of it again. I want to change the carburetor. I'm thinking about doing a little wheel swap on the front. I got the exhaust to put on it. I got body work to do. I'm trying not to wear you out on it, but I got a lot I need to do to this car. A lot I want to do, because I want to drive it. I enjoy it. But anyway, welcome back. Thanks for coming back. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's going to be a little bit of several things, but mostly going to be on the Charger here. And we might even take it for a little ride. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to wear you out on that either, but who knows, okay? But stick with me and you'll see what happens. I really do appreciate it. And give me some comments. Let me know what you think, okay? Thanks for coming back. Now, what did I do with that body filler? Started on the body work. I'm finishing the body work on the top. much better. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up. It's got a couple little doll up spots I need to do, like on this. Right here, you hear it? It's not bad over here. Right there. Still the hood's up a little bit. Need a little more fill. I need to bring it peak over here. Pretty good on the edges. Of course, I'm gonna need a little more finishing sanding, but it's not bad. It's 90% done. And I gotta do a little more on the roof. Let me go ahead and unhook your battery. I don't think it's anything pulling on it, but well, I can't do it one-handed. I gotta hang on to the battery and twist it. But I'm gonna get back to putting a little filler on the top. Yep. And I don't know, I think I mentioned it in another video, but I'm gonna do another little wheel trial on here. I like your back ones. I like the front ones, but I don't know if I need skinnies on it. I think I'm gonna take the 8 that I got on the back of that one of the Plymouth. Same wheel, just 8s instead of 4s. And put a little bit bigger tire on it. Maybe this tire. And put them on here and see how that does. Have a little more of a driver. A little less straight line looking. But we'll see. Let me put that carburetor on here first. You might be so. That carburetor might make this thing so wicked off the line, I have to keep it skinnies on it. I doubt it. But if I do, I'll obviously keep them, set them to the side, and swap them anytime I'm ready. If I want to. I always like to do something a little different. time I would have been totally embarrassed and wouldn't show you this. I just wait for the final product, but that ain't what I'm about. And I do videos, so I'm gonna show you what I do. But there it is, that's almost a whole gallon. Now you know from the last time, probably, shoot, I would say at least 80% of this is gonna end up on the ground. Or in the wind, or on the floor, however you want to say it. And all I can think about is, oh, it's all gobbled up. No, I did something like this, and then it set up a little bit, and then I did this up here. But anyway, that's why it's real gobby looking back here. It was starting to dry, and I put that on, and then I put some more wet on it. And all I can think about was, old Bad Chad says, be sure to put enough product, filler, or primer, or whatever you're doing. Put enough on it. Don't be putting this on and putting that on and going back and putting it on. He said, put the product on it and sand it off. He said, that's how you get it straight. So, and this is probably, unless I have some issues, once I get the sanding, this is probably going to be good enough for what I want to do. Now, I have told some of y'all, if y'all been watching and paying attention in class, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna truck bed line this top. I've even researched it how to take it off. And I know it wears thin after years. You're just looking at the back of the Soul Shaker. But all you gotta do is heat it. It's a dog to take off, but I'm not gonna ever wanna take it off. The only other option is a vinyl top. The vinyl top seals it so much and makes it regular metal bubble after a while. I would hate to think of any filler, let alone a skim, whole skim. I'd hate to think of any filler under a vinyl top. If y'all remember, especially on the 68, well, not 68, they use lead, 69 and 70 Chargers, right here where they put the roof on the quarter panel. If any of y'all old enough to remember the original vinyl tops, probably by in the 80s, 69 or 70, they were buckling right there, bowing up under the vinyl. Vinyl could look like brand new. That's because they'd put filler in it, like a seam sealer filler, where they'd do it instead of lead. And after so many years, it would just start, it would crack and bust open. I don't want to do that. You know, I don't want to put I like a vinyl top. I would put it on it, but that's what this bed liner is gonna mimic. I think it's gonna be all right. I know a lot of y'all, oh, don't drive no car like that, but then a lot of y'all are like, why are you doing all this? Why don't you just cut it and put a top on it? I've told you that before. I don't want to put a top on it because you got to take your glass out. You got to take most of the interior out if you're gonna do all that welding. You know, it's a dog. It's a lot to put a roof on a car. Whole lot of work. And so all I want to do is, you know, get it pretty close, get it good, get it presentable so I can enjoy the car. I've already been working on it forever. They rubbed a little bit on the front and back of this. But the scoop's in pretty good shape. I could just about paint it. It just needs a little more leveling. Right there. The hood's a little bit higher than the fiberglass, so I'm going to do a lot of sanding. I might have to dab a little bit more on that. No biggie. But this, I bet you this is going to be pretty close. Because it ain't got to be perfect to put that roll-on bed liner on it. We got to do something. That's what your focus is going to be. Where do you want me on? This side or that side?
I guess that side.
Okay.
Let's see it.
What do we have exposed?
Pretty much flush for me. If it's flush, it should be pretty close. Hold on. Be careful. It's gonna stick. It's gonna stick. It needs to come my
I'm
way.
hanging, yeah, I was going to say I'm hanging over here.
How much?
I got mine pulled out.
How did you get that much out of it?
I just put my fingers under it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, all right. Alright, so what are we doing? You want to start pulling tape? Or do you want to hold this in place and I'll start looking and see if it's right?
Well, no, this side looks right.
I mean, it covers the holes. Let's start. So can you hold it with...
Don't get too close. Because they're going to get it out.
Is that the end of this one?
I'll be getting close to it.
I think that's the end of this one.
You hold up on it. Don't break that. Because I'm lined up. I could go down on this.
Well, does this stop right here?
No, that one goes all the way across. You have to hold up on it. I might have to get it from the other end. Remember, we loosened the other end too.
Alright, so
I'm going to go ahead and push this down. We're going to push it down over to where you are. Because this is straight. Come over here. Come over here real quick.
should we try and get this loose first?
No, come here. This looks pretty straight, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and do that. All right, that's good. As long as it holds. I'm just trying to get it to hold it. Now, this, this is done bit.
What?
It needs to pull. There we go. Good. All right, don't push down that no more. Let it do its thing.
Okay, so what now?
Now we just need to get the rest of the tape out. You got it sticking out over here. I don't know if you get it.
Oh, hell no. Not that.
What? The pliers can grab that. Grab that. That'll be enough for there to get it.
It's already free. Telling you it's gonna fray, it's gonna break.
Well, it ain't hurting nothing now.
We're gonna try it or what?
Might as well. Other options to get it where you got it.
We gotta go forward.
There we go. The only thing is, when I push down, I'll let it do it. You ready?
Yep, I already set mine.
All right, there we go. Easy breezy lemon squeezy. Now, yeah, we got to push on it a little bit. Oh, yeah. Do the same. You want me to hold it while you watch
I
it?
think you got a good idea going with that. You wanna hold? But I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Watch your fingers.
I know.
Jeffrey needs to come in because the other side's in. Down.
Wait a minute, we're off up here now.
Out. Alright,
You ready?
fuck it. It is what it is.
Sometimes, good enough, good enough. Alright. Starting to sound pretty good. We're all good. I mean, I haven't even hardly begun sand. All I've gotten is this little section, and I've started getting into the middle of the top, but mostly just this little section here. But you see, it's starting feather edge. Now this is just 40 grit. And feather edge a whole lot better once I get into the 80. But you see, I'm cutting through a lot. I still got some rough spots. Some of this I'll cut through. Some of them might have to put more filler on so it's high. But smooth, very smooth now. Now remember, with what I'm gonna do, I'm not trying to get it perfect. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. So I'm thinking most of what I want to do, I'm going to get done with the 40 and then the 80. I don't plan on doing anything finer than that. But we'll see. It's finally starting to look, you know, a little better. Kind of like the white on top. When I look at it, I think of the white top specials or the white roof specials or the white hat specials, whatever it was they had in the late 60s and early 70s. They put white vinyl tops on and have to be the base price car. Anyway, it looks nice, something a little different, but of course it's not staying this way. But I do like his fella pretty good so far anyway. All right, the compressor kicked off. Let me get back to it. Ooh, a whole lot of sand. Still got a whole lot to do. Anybody worried about putting a lot of filler on it? You see what I'm talking about. It is thick. But it's getting there. I have to hand trim all around the edges. But it's gonna be all right. It's definitely getting there. I'm not shooting for good Lord helping me there. I'm just standing in the way. Definitely not trying to get it slick and smooth and perfect for paint. I'm gonna do a little paint type stuff. Mostly gonna be an epoxy primer. I might do like I did on the shop truck. Mix a little paint in it. So I haven't sanded this at all. Hard to see if it's bright out here and it's white, but it's rough as a cow. I guarantee it's gonna look all right. like I say, it ain't going to SEMA. Not this year, anyway. It'll be alright. Well, they say it's going to be good enough for who it's for. It'll be alright indeed. Alright. Alright, I'm getting there. A whole lot of sand to get on that tire. It's starting to feather edge real nice. Back here where it was all dipped out from where I dug into the paint. I mean, this is all 40 grit, so this is kind of the first sand, and all this was kind of weird. It wasn't really rusty, it was just kind of, I don't know, weird. Plus, this car has a plug. It comes in like this somehow. I just filled over that, fiberglass over that. It's getting there. See, I mean, that's what I'm saying. All that filler, most of it is down here. But you gotta have it. You gotta put it on everywhere to get it off in a good spot. There's still a lot of, like there's a hole there, a valley, and hill and hill. But it's gonna have more of that. I ain't nowhere near done. I barely got started on this part right here. So I've gotten this edge pretty good. All the way up through here. Pretty good. And I've done a little more on the other side. It's just a long, slow process. You can see that further edge down, so it's not thick at all. This is, I would work this whole lot closer. I just got a hand do a lot of this edge across the windshield. See, this side, this part was actually stepped out, still a little bit right there. Stepped out from the quarter a little bit. I'm trying to fill that in, so it's pretty good. That edging real good. All right, well, that's going to wrap up this video on, a little bit on the spoiler on Josh's car, and then working on this roof some more. Now, this project's gonna take a little while, not long. I mean, I'm getting on it. I'm close now, really close. I do a little bit more and a whole lot more sanding, so I can't get it on this video, okay? Because last week's video, if you watched it, I worked until after 8 o'clock with Josh putting that spoiler on his car. And then by the time I did all my rest of my uploading and downloading and editing and all that, working on it, I didn't get to bed till 4 o'clock Monday morning, Sunday night. I still had to go to work. Yeah, I was a little late, but not much, about a half hour. But anyway, I don't want to be like that this week. I want to try to get most of it done tonight. This is Saturday. At least I'll have tomorrow, some tomorrow. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. So hi, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. I'll come to see you. But I need to wrap this up here, okay? So you be sure to come back and see what I do on here, because next week's video is going to be the same, all right? And I still have some wheels and tires to do, the carburetor to put on. I have exhaust. I don't know when I'm going to get that on. But I want to get this roof done, okay? So you come back and see how that's going next week. But I really appreciate you coming back and watching. If you hadn't watched last week's video, I noticed I had like 4 or 5 views on it. It's not that bad. Please go back and watch it. And I hope you watched this one and enjoyed it. If you see me now, you watch this. I really do appreciate it. So please, like, share, comment, and subscribe. You're really helping me out. I'm trying to grow the channel. I enjoy doing it, and I know I need to do a little more interesting stuff, but that'll come around hopefully. All right. So you come back to see me, and I'll be here. Good Lord willing. And I'll see you at the shop. Now remember, if you hadn't already done it, please subscribe. Just hit that little button. And I really do appreciate it. Now, let me get back to this. Just where it was sitting. Remember now, most of them blown away. Getting all over here. Getting there. Should be a good little driver. Good little driver. Good big driver.